Hello guys, welcome to Solid Tutorial. Today we shall see security realm, or you can call what is security realm. Security realm is a small repository maintained in server having set of users and passwords as well as their roles. So security realm is nothing but a small repository and which has contains the usernames, passwords and their roles you can call. So what is the need of security realm? Now I learned about what is security realm. What is the need? So instead of assigning access permission to each user separately, instead of assigning access permission to each user separately, so the solution is define the roles. So the solution, so the solution is, so the solution is define roles like designation by specifying access permissions and assign these roles to the users. Means I don't want to assign their permissions and their roles separately or individually. So the solution is, so define the roles, or you can call designations, by specifying the access permissions and assign their roles to the users. For example, here I'm making the role 1. Role 1 is allowed to use admin module, or role 1 is allowed to use loan module. Next, role 1 is allowed to use payment module. Role 1 allowed to use daily transaction module. So these are the three operations I have permitted in role 1. If you go for role 2, role 2 allowed to use loan module as well as payment module as well as daily transactions and one more money transfer modules. So one extra operation is added into role 2. So now what I'll do, I will add role 1 which contains three operations: loan module, payment module and daily transactions modules, to some users or to some employees, and role 2 to some other users or other permissions. So if you look at here, Mohan allocated to role 1, Rakesh allocated to role 1, Yogesh and Pramod, Yogesh is allowed to role 2, whereas Pramod is allowed for role 1 and role 2. Okay guys, so in this case Mohan is capable of doing loan, payments and daily transaction module operations, whereas Rakesh also capable of doing loan, payment and daily transaction modules. Means 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 sorry means Mohan and Rakesh can able to do all three operations by applying role once. I'm not going to assign these three operations individually to Mohan and Rakesh. I made a group into role ones and role is assigned to Mohan and Rakesh. Whereas Yogesh is allowed to do role 2. What role 2 contains? Loan operations, payment operations, not allowed to do daily transaction modules, but allowed to do money transfer modules. Whereas Pramod is allowed role 1 and role 2. Here you will get ambiguity. Allowed and not allowed, guys. So let's just remove this. Now look at here. Okay. Now you can see these operations. Means Pramod is capable of doing role 1 and role 2. Apart from loan and payment, two extra operations is added. Role 1 and role 2, that is role 1 is having different, that is daily transactions, and role 2 having money transfer module. Okay guys. So how can you see those realm, or where are those realms are available in the servers? In Apache Tomcat server supplied realm is present with to add the users as well as to add users roles as well as their passwords in tomcat-users.xml file, where these files is available. You can find these files in a conf folders. And what it contains, you can see here. First of all, let me show you the files and their roles. So if I go to C, so where is my program files? So Apache Tomcat software, and here you'll find configuration, and here you'll find Tomcat users. Open the Edit Plus and scroll down. you will find this. So this is the realm file. This is security realm file. You can see here, username is boss and password is boss. What are the roles are allocated? Admin graphical user interface can able to access. Manager GUI can able to access. Manager script can access and as well as admin permission also can access. There are some other roles in the commented lines, like role name is Tomcat, role name is role1, and username for those roles. For Tomcat username, for Tomcat roles, what are the users' names and their passwords? So Tomcat username and password is username for Tomcat roles. For both the roles, means Tomcat role and role1, Tomcat for role both, username is both and password is Tomcat. What are the roles? Roles is Tomcat and role1. One more role, role1, password is Tomcat and roles is role1. So guys, this is security realm. This is the security realm. Okay guys, now you can see here, just I copied and pasted from there Tomcat user stack, and here I copied. So these are the securities. You can see a different role names. These are two different role names and their users. Role names are present in a roles tag, whereas users are present in a user tag. Okay, fine guys. And one more user defined user whose name is boss, and the roles are admin GUI, manager script, and admin guys. So this is somewhat about some more information about security realm. Security realm. Keep in mind, what is security realm? Security realm is a small repository maintained in a server. Having set of users, their roles, and their password. What is the need of security realm? Instead of assigning individually their roles and their permissions, we can group them, we can categorize them, and assign them in a group to the individual users or multiple users. Okay guys, now let us see one more example. So understanding the flow of execution related to basic model of authentication. Just now we have seen four types of declarative approaches, declarative security approaches in application level security. So declarative security contains four models: basic model, digest model, form model, and client cert model. So now we shall see basic model. Understand the basic model. So understanding the flow of execution related to basic model of authentication. So understanding the flow of execution related to basic model of authentication. So guys, let us see one by one.